These car mods might look cool, but what if I told you they're so illegal they could get you arrested? Most drivers don't even realize their car has them. From LED lights to engine upgrades, cops are trained to spot these tweaks. Dealers won't warn you, but insiders know the truth. Today, we'll cover 15 forbidden mods you should never risk installing. And number 1 is so common, even gearheads argue if it should be legal. Here's the mod you never knew was illegal. 15. Tire wheel well lighting. This mod looks harmless but can get you in serious trouble. LED lights in wheel wells may look cool, but they're illegal in most states. Michigan bans tire valve stem and wiper lights, while Minnesota only allows amber, red, and approved headlight colors. That purple glow on your rims? Totally illegal. Even if only the glow is visible, you're breaking the law. Pennsylvania bans all accessory lighting unless the car is parked for show. Enforcement varies. Some cops ignore subtle lighting, others ticket any visible glow. The tricky part is, many lights are motion activated, turning on when driving, making drivers easy targets. Many think turning them off when parked avoids issues, but that's often when they get pulled over. Aftermarket brands market them as show car accessories, avoiding the fact they're illegal on the street. 14. Illegal fog light colors. Most people don't realize federal law and most states strictly regulate fog light colors. Blue, red, or purple fog lights, completely illegal for street use. In fact, blue and red can lead to charges of impersonating a police officer, a serious crime. Even amber can be restricted if too bright or flashing. The aftermarket industry still markets them, despite knowing they're not street legal. Only white and approved yellow are safe, but many aftermarket lights lack DOT certification. Police can spot these easily. The blue glow alone signals illegal mods. The surprising part? They're widely sold online, yet using them on public roads risks criminal charges. Many officers are trained to detect illegal fog lights instantly, distinguishing factory from aftermarket setups. Some states even use undercover cops at car shows to flag vehicles with illegal lighting for later enforcement. 13. Aftermarket air horns. That train horn might sound impressive, but it creates noise pollution and often violates local ordinances. Most states require horns to be reasonable in volume, and a 150 dB air horn is anything but. Excessively loud horns can bring noise violation or disturbing the peace charges, especially in residential areas. 12. Vanishing license plates. Hidden electronic license plate systems that turn black or transparent might look cool, but they enable a serious crime. Defrauding the DMV, a Class A felony with $10,000 fines and 3 years in jail. The device itself sits in a legal gray area, an electronic display making your plate unreadable, but activating it crosses into felony territory. Even owning one makes cops suspicious. Installing these automatic covers can get you arrested. Even unused, if police find them during a stop, you're in trouble. Officers often notice unusual wiring or components. Federal agencies now track these devices as potential crime tools. Buying one can put you on a watch list. Most systems leave obvious electronic hardware that trained cops spot instantly. And if hiding plates sounds bad, the next detection device is even more controversial. 11. Radar detectors. Radar detectors are completely illegal in Virginia and Washington, D.C. They're also banned in commercial vehicles in Illinois, New York, and New Jersey, and some states prohibit windshield mounting due to obstruction laws. Ironically, many truckers use them illegally despite the restrictions. Even where legal, rules vary widely. Some cops ignore them, others issue tickets for minor mounting violations. The devices are legal to own in most places, but inconsistent regulations on use and placement cause confusion. Some states allow them but ban windshield mounts, forcing less effective setups elsewhere. Trucking groups lobby against restrictions, but regulators insist professional drivers follow speed limits without tech help. If this info helps, hit the like button. And stay tuned for number 1. It could cost you $5,000 without you realizing it. 10. Vantablack or Ultra Dark paint. Ultra dark paints like Vantablack aren't outright illegal everywhere but pose serious safety risks. They absorb nearly all light, making vehicles hard to see at dawn, dusk, or in shadows. Police can cite them under safety or reckless driving laws, and some states have visibility rules they clearly violate. Insurance companies may even deny coverage for crashes caused by low visibility. While the military uses these paints legitimately, on civilian cars they create major liability issues. 9. Flame maps or exhaust modifications. Flame-throwing exhaust mods are illegal in most places due to fire hazards. They disable safety systems and shoot actual flames, violating fire codes and endangering people, property, and fuel stations. Performance gains aside, You're basically begging law enforcement to pull you over. Professional race cars use similar systems but only in controlled environments with strict safety measures. Many shops won't install them because insurance often won't cover fire-related damage, leaving owners financially liable. These exhausts have started grass fires, damaged cars, and caused serious safety risks. 8. Underglow or LED strip lighting. Those fast and furious style neon lights look cool, but laws vary widely. Arizona allows them but limits side colors to amber or white. Kansas bans flashing lights. Michigan bans red and blue entirely since they mimic emergency vehicles. The main issues? Color restrictions and distraction risks. Changing colors while driving can count as distracted driving. Modern underglow systems with smartphone control make enforcement tricky since cops can't tell all the colors a system can display just by looking. Some cities now have specific ordinances after complaints about flashing or rapidly changing lights disrupting neighborhoods at night. 7. Nitrous oxide systems. This surprises many people. No nitrous manufacturer claims it's legal for street use. Every NOS system is sold for off-road or racing only. The rule is clear. Nitrous systems are illegal for public roads when connected and functional. Owning or installing them isn't illegal, but having them armed on the street is. Police now train to spot bottles, lines, solenoids, and switches during stops. Insurance can void coverage if they find armed systems after an accident. Some states even treat nitrous like drug possession, seizing bottles as evidence. People think NOS is just a performance mod, but it's federally regulated as a performance enhancer for vehicles. 6. ECU tuning for emissions. Defeat. Modern cars leave 2050 horsepower unused to meet emissions rules. Professional tuning unlocks this power by disabling emissions controls, but that's federally illegal. The EPA finalized 172 civil cases, 2020-2023, with $55.5 million in penalties, plus 17 criminal cases with jail time. California regulators are even stricter. Some manufacturers now use tamper-evident ECU seals or monitor non-factory calibrations during service. The EPA also sends violation notices to car owners using VIN tracking from tuning shops. Even cold air intakes can be illegal if they affect emissions sensors. CARB-legal parts can become illegal if installed wrong or on the wrong model year because certifications are highly specific. 5. Extreme suspension modifications. Lowriders often face stereotyping tied to gangs, while extreme lifts pose safety risks. Connecticut caps lifts at 4 inches. Georgia allows only 2. Cars scraping the road or with bad geometry can be ticketed or impounded as unsafe. Most cities ban hydraulic operation while moving, and even legal setups draw police attention. A slammed car scraping everywhere basically screams, "Pull me over." Some states now use acoustic sensors to detect modified suspensions, making unusual road sounds. Hydraulics were designed to bypass height limits, but moving with them is usually illegal. Insurance is another problem. Suspension mods often void coverage, leaving owners liable if accidents happen due to handling issues. 4. Window tinting violations. Dark window tint seems harmless but can cause serious trouble. Laws vary. Illinois bans side and front tint except for medical needs, while some states require 70% light transmission on front windows, others allow 35%. Enforcement is inconsistent. A 5% limo tint might be ignored in one town but fined in the next. Crossing state lines adds more risk since legal tint in one state can be illegal in another. Cheap films once fooled tint meters by changing opacity with viewing angles, but modern enforcement has caught up. The main concern isn't police visibility into cars, it's your reduced visibility while driving. Many officers now carry tools to measure light transmission on the spot. 3. Aftermarket lighting systems. Extra lights might seem helpful, but many states restrict them to prevent confusion with emergency vehicles. LED headlight retrofits that scatter light improperly are a hazard. Kentucky recently banned colored LED headlight bulbs due to glare and poor beam control. Light bars cause even more issues. If visible from the front, they can be illegal because they resemble emergency lighting. Many truck owners install them for off-road use but forget they're banned on public roads. Some aftermarket LED strips are so bright they blind oncoming drivers. The RGB trend adds more problems. Officers now carry tools to detect illegal colors, and even covered lights can break height or beam angle rules. 2. Blue hide headlight modifications. Installing brighter high-D bulbs might seem smart, but blue-tinted headlights are illegal in most states. They're often mistaken for emergency lights and provide worse illumination. Blue light scatters in fog, rain, and snow, making it less effective than white or yellow light. States like Kentucky and California ban any headlights not white or amber. Even xenon look bulbs are illegal if they emit blue light. Police now use spectral analysis tools during stops to prove violations in court. The aftermarket industry markets these as upgrades, but installing HIDs or LEDs in halogen housings usually performs worse than stock and blinds other drivers with poor beam patterns.